Hello everyone, this is DWitcher1 here, and today I'm going to be showcasing a Gemmy life-size prototype witch. Now this item was for between the years, I'm forgetting the exact year, my apologies, but somewhere between 2011 and 2012. Just looking at it, it's kind of obvious, but this is very similar to the two witches that Lowe's sold in those years that hold the misting cauldron. However, this one is a bit different. It actually holds a flaming cauldron. And I think that's really neat. It adds variety. It's also got a quieter fan than the 5-foot one with the large flaming cauldron. And this is very unique in the way that it also has the audio from the 5-foot witch with flaming cauldron. You can see from just looking at her compared to that witch, she's quite tall. I would say she's about 5'7", 5'8" feet tall. I'll get a closer look for you here. So, her outfit is a really thick material. It kind of is similar to the Wicked Witch of the West's costume. This is a separate piece that goes on. The hat is typical hat from around that time. Same with the hair. The cauldron is interesting. This is actually resin, this part that's in here, and when I first got it, it had fallen through, and I've honestly not gotten around to fixing that because it's pushed in a little bit. If I did fix it, then this would probably be, blowing a little bit better, but still working pretty decently overall. This takes a 9-volt adapter, and the only way I know that is that there's masking tape and it's written in like blue pen. It says 9-volt. And there is a prototype label on the base. You can see also she has this nice broomstick here. You can see she has a full kind of old style label on the base, but it's much larger than the older ones. There's just an item number written. There's no name or date or anything like that, but like I said, I was able to determine the date based on the number. This broom is a little cumbersome. Just all the little parts of it like to fall off if you're moving her around, but I really like this piece. I like the uniqueness of it. I would predict that this was for Lowe's, and it's just a different rendition with the flaming cauldron instead of misting. I mean, if you compare it to the green one, the outfit looks very, very similar in nature. The shoulders might be a little wider on this than the green costume one. Also, the green one has lights in various spots. This only has lights in the eyes and the cauldron. And again, I'm sorry I don't remember with the exact year, but this might be even before both of the release models in age, which would not completely surprise me. But she's overall really cool. She's a tall witch. I left this one here just to compare. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get into the phrases now. It's most likely that there's additional programming for this thing. Especially since whenever the witch talks, the eyes kind of flicker and dim with the light, and that kind of conveys there's probably mouth movement programmed. There might even be eye movement programmed, and there was a cut wire going to a jack in the neck for mouth movement. And the electronics are pretty wild on the inside. It's definitely not something that is production grade, to say the least. It looks kind of thrown together. But enough of me talking about it. We'll get into the phrases here.
Well, looks like I'm not the only one stirring up trouble tonight.
Her head turn works really fast. If you've ever seen it in one of my videos before, it had a split gear at the time. And not only is this fast moving, but it's also a gear-driven mech, which is interesting because by 2010 they were all belt-driven. But some prototypes, they decided to leave or I guess reuse spare gear-driven mechs laying around. So that might explain it. And I don't know why, but when she turns her head all the way to one side, the pitch lowers a little, the lights dim, and this fan speeds down. So it's a power issue. I don't think it's the adapter I'm using because I've used multiple adapters. I think it's just the way it's wired. See right there, it just skips because of it. So yeah, the audio's neat, her head turns really quick, overall neat piece. I'll turn off some of the lights now, just to show it in the dark a little more. Just give me 1 second here. And there is the neat effect of there constantly being light from the cauldron. We'll try it with this so that way it's not completely dark. And really quick, I will turn off all the lights for you. So it just faintly illuminates her face, which I think is really cool and creepy. Which is neat because the lights are kind of bright. You can see on my hand there. Here she is in the dark. But yeah, that is the Gemmy prototype witch, life-size, with flaming cauldron in her hand. I will put the year in the description or title or something like that once I double check. And yeah, that's all I have to really show for this piece, but thanks for watching.